Riot 4 is finally here, and with it, hundreds of bikes and tracks for you to explore. Motorcycle enthusiasts are now spoilt for choice, as Ride, as well as MotoGP 20, both have many positives. But which one is best for you? Where are the similarities, and what are the differences in career mode, graphics, physics, and online modes? Let's find out. Hi, my name is Jay and I create online content about motorcycle games on my YouTube channel called Riotbox. Today we'll explore everything you need to know to make an informed decision between MotoGP 20 and Riot 4. Let's dive in. Before we start comparing the two, let's clear up what type of games we are talking about here. MotoGP 20 is the official MotoGP racing game, which includes all the official riders, bikes and tracks of the championship season. On the other hand, you have the newest addition to the bike game cosmos, Riot 4. Choose between over 170 different bike models and select a course from an awesome roster of over 30 laser scan tracks. There is something for everyone in this game, as bikes range from slower road legal ones to sports bikes and also race modified versions. A fair comparison of these two games in my opinion would be the Formula 1 and Gran Turismo games. Milestone have tried to create biking homages to these huge racing titles and succeeded, if you ask me. Let's take a look at the career mode first, starting with MotoGP 20. MotoGP's career mode is quite linear but a lot of fun. You start in Moto 3 and work your way up into the fastest biking league in the world, the MotoGP. Within your career you join different teams, work on your staff and pit crew, upgrade your ride and try and win the World Championship title at the end. A terrific experience that pulls you right into the world of motorcycle racing. Riot 4 takes a different path with a more dynamic progression system in place. You start in one of the many regional leagues and compete for money and XP. Money can be spent to unlock new rides, while you spend XP to uncover further leagues. It's exciting to choose the way you progress through the career until you can unlock the Superbike League and Endurance Challenges. It's a much deeper career mode experience compared to MotoGP, even when it lacks the authenticity of the official license that only MotoGP can offer. So two thrilling career modes to choose from, and either way, a ton of possibilities to have fun with. Now let's take a look at the graphics, because as we all know, you eat with your eyes first. Both games run well on the well-known Unreal game engine, and therefore look absolutely stunning. Riot 4's quality in textures and shadows, as well as the detailed environment around the track, are really good. It's a huge step up for Milestone compared to Riot 3, which was released back in 2018. But quality wise, Riot 4 and MotoGP are mostly the same in my opinion. Riot 4 seems a little bit more detailed at times. Just look at the surroundings at Mugello and you'll see minor improvements over MotoGP. But to make Ride a clear winner would be unfair towards MotoGP. I think what we can all agree on is that both look beautiful in the first person camera. As a tip for everyone who's thinking about getting into bike games, use the chase cam rather than the first person camera. First person is particularly hard to control, as bike riders tend to lean from one side to the other, resulting in a hectic view which is not ideal when you're still learning the tracks. But sure, there is no better way to get fully immersed into the game than to look out of the helmet cam. Another big selling point for racing games like these are the physics. Feeling the massive shift from front to back and working against under and oversteer is what sim racing is all about. Here both siblings have a lot in common as well, but also differ a lot in some places. I'll explain. In MotoGP 20, the game solely focuses on race modified bikes, which are naturally hard to ride. Only the best riders in the world compete in this series, and consequently the game follows that pattern. When you are riding and braking for a corner, it's a lot easier for the front end to fold. The front of the bike just gives up as you are turning in and you are likely to crash. That happens a lot in MotoGP, which shows that the game realistically reflects that braking effect when you're on the limit and one minor mistake folds the bike and you crash out. But don't let that prevent you from trying out MotoGP. Various riding assists can be turned on for beginners. On Riot 4, most of the bikes are road bikes, which are much easier to ride and harder to crash. The good thing is, when choosing a race modified bike in Riot 4, the effect of a much harder to ride bike returns, which shows how realistic the physics really are. Also, you feel the difference in power, as you should when you compare road legal bikes to sport bikes and race modified ones. Concerning extra features, the two games draw with good and bad on both sides. In Rive 4, dynamic weather and the possibility to go for a tyre change add to the realism and create incredible scenes that only a day to night cycle can give you. On the other hand, the simulation of tyres is much more intricate in MotoGP 20. Tyres are worn out in 3 different spots: left, middle and on the right, which makes a huge difference on tracks with a lot of corners that turn in one particular direction. But what about online and esports? Is there a way of becoming a pro or just playing with your friends? Of course there is. Both games features online multiplayer in an open lobby style. The crux of the matter is that both games do not feature any kind of rating or safety rating. So if you want to get into online battles with other players, prepare yourself for a lot of carnage and sheet metal damage. In Rive 4 there is no official esports series, only the possibility that a third-party competition could emerge in the future. MotoGP is a step further ahead here. Like F1 2020, MotoGP offers an official esports championship that anyone can participate in, as there are official challenges in the game to qualify for the live event. Another parallel to F1 is the virtual race weekend, which was held in lockdown with the official riders of the championship participating in it. So if you're looking for a game to achieve hero status, MotoGP 20 is the way to go. So in conclusion, if you are searching for a good motorcycle game, you are absolutely spoilt for choice. Rive 4 as well as MotoGP 20 deliver a phenomenal driving experience and know how to score in their respective field. If you are searching for a deep dive into the world of motorcycle racing, Rive 4 provides a diverse roster of bikes and tracks that can keep you entertained for weeks. The career mode is dynamic and unfolds to your desired path in an overall well-crafted game. Fans of the MotoGP racing series can access MotoGP 20 without hesitation. It's a fun racing title which puts you in the shoes of a real racing rider. With a more linear career mode and awesome esports series, this game is all about competition. So no matter what you're looking for in a bike game, Milestone have got you covered. And who says that you can only play one? Thanks for having me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bike videos like this, and be sure to check out the world record tutorial with Andrew. See you next time. Cheers.